Now I've set up GIMP and I have all my layers up, so I'm going to show you how to use the GIMP tools to animate these. It's very simple. Basically go up to Filters, Animation, and Playback. Now our playback, you can see how it hid behind our window, so we're going to bring this out and we'll go ahead and play the playback. It's a little fast, so let's slow her down. Or if you'd like, you can step one at a time. So here's our 4 of 6, 5 of 6. Here's our first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now you can see how the fourth one is out of place. Do you see how it doesn't fit at all? So we're going to go over and delete this layer out. We're not deleting the file. Remember, these are layers, these are copies from the files. And I step through, there's first, second, third, fourth. Let's try that again. Filters, Animation, Playback. Second, third, fourth, fifth. And there we go. Now one of the things you can do is you can go into your background. Let's hide these others for now. And we'll add text to this. Go into Windows, Toolbox. We'll select on our alphabet tool. So we have that selected. And then on the crossbars, I'll put what I want in there, and I'll say flying hawk. Double click on the tool. In the panels, the detailed options will show up. So we're going to go a little larger. First of all, let's go bold. So I'll click on the bold. I have to highlight my text. Go to bold. I think I have a misspelled word here. There we go. I'll highlight my text and I'll go larger. And I'll center. I can also change the color and do various other things. I'm going to click on my tab for layers or hit Control L, and behind each of these I can set the time. So let me open this up a little bit, and I can set the time for how long I want it to be. So if I want my background to be 2 seconds, then I would say 2000 milliseconds, and make sure you hit tab to make that stick. I want my text to be in my background, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to right mouse click on my text layer and I'm going to say merge down. There, now they're together. So the first hawk I'm going to have go to just 1 second. Whoop. See, I didn't hit tab. Tab. And the second hawk I'm going to have just for a half a second. The third hawk I'm going to change back to a second and a half. And the last picture I'm going to set for 3 seconds. Now if I go, and don't forget to save, Control S, and I'll go Filter, Animation, Playback, go find my window, and then I'll step through. There's Flying Hawk, and then I'll run my animation. Now, in the playback mode, it keeps playing back until you stop it, but we can change that. The next thing you want to do is optimize it. So if there's any pixels that repeat from picture to picture, then GIMP will optimize it. So I'll go to Filters, Animation, Optimize for GIF. And you can see in my layers that it's combined these different images with repeating pixels that were the same throughout. There's no sense handling pixels over and over again. We want to get that GIF as tiny and small as we can. Make sure you do your Control S, save your file. And the last thing we want to do is export it as a GIF. So we'll go to File, Export. We're going to save it as a GIF. So we'll change our file extension. And in the dialog box that comes up, we can select the animation as animation, turn off the loop forever because you don't want to be distracting people and having their eyes keep jumping back to your animated GIF. So just go through it once. Leave everything else the same. And if you want, you can have everything set for 1 second and then export. Now if we go in and look at that file, and here's our animated hawk, you can see now Apple is going to keep repeating over and over. But if we open it up in a browser such as Google Chrome, you can see that it's going to go through one time. So if we had this on our web page, it would catch the interest of the user right away, but it wouldn't distract them as they went and explored other parts of the page. So there's how you make an animated GIF using GIMP.